What up, yo? I finally got a phone holder for my truck. So, wow. One of those things where you wonder why you didn't do it sooner, you know? So, today we're doing a cut test. It is Monday morning, about, 6:25 a.m. at the shop here. We're going to be doing testing on my new Grail acquisition, the Demko AD20. The full-size, full USA-made Big Daddy AD20. This thing is amazing. I mean, gosh. I'm really loving the stonewash. It's kind of like a little bit of a reflective stonewash. And I can already tell this 3V is going to kind of patina a little bit. And it's just going to look so nice. Now, I wanted to do this little video before we actually start because I wanted to mention this is surprisingly thin behind the edge. I was very surprised to see that it is about 18 thousandths, 17 to 18 thousandths, which is surprisingly thin for a knife this big and beefy. I was not expecting that. I'm very pleasantly surprised. That's actually thinner behind the edge than the smaller AD20.5. The AD20.5 is like, it just doesn't make sense how thick it is. It's like 22, 23 thousandths. This is 17 and 18 thousandths. Wow. So I think this is going to be a really good user. It's going to slice, full flat grind, good behind the edge. I think it's going to do really good. Pretty thick blade stock, but full flat, thin behind the edge, it's going to do good. So, shark lock, incredible. This, I didn't think it was possible, but this actually sounds even better than the 20.5. It's amazing. It's music to my ears. So, let's get out there and do some cutting. All right, let's get it on. I'm so excited. I've wanted to own this knife for so long, and I've wanted to cut with it for so long. The factory edge on this thing is unbelievably sharp. Very sharp. Blade steel is 3V, known for its toughness. Look at that thing. Just unbelievably slicey and sharp. So, like I said in the intro, we got it's like between 17 and 18 thousandths behind the edge, which is very thin for, typical big, beefy work knives like this. It's refreshing to see, I gotta say, these huge, not huge, these big work knives do not need to be that thick behind the edge. I mean, a little thicker than, a smaller EDC knife, but they don't need to be that thick. So this is perfect. I'm very happy. We're starting off with the triple thickness cardboard, going with the grain here. It is just slicing easily. This is thick stuff, and it's going easy. Let's go against the grain, which is significantly tougher to get through. And it's going through it, man. It requires a little bit more muscle to push through it. But really, I mean, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. Really nice. I mean, look at that. You saw how thick the blade stock is. That is surprising. Awesome. I'm so happy. It's crazy. After you do that that type of cardboard cutting like that much in a row, the blade's actually hot. The blade gets hot. Let's do some utility cuts, which this is not the this isn't going to be this knife's specialty, but it's going to do okay. It's they call this a clip point, which I guess it technically is because there's a straight line, I believe, is the prerequisite for a clip point, from like, a little over halfway on the spine down to the tip. I'd call it a drop point, but whatever. Either way, it's not the best blade shape for these kind of utility cuts, but as you can see, it's doing fine. You got to raise your wrist up a little bit to get to the tip, and it's just a little bit more awkward putting pressure down into the tip when your wrist is up like that, but it's fine. You know, if I'm doing utility cuts on this type of thick stuff, I would bust out my secondary carry, which is almost always a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot. All right, what next? Let's check our edge. Where are we at after all the cardboard? Oh! Oh, baby! Oh, yeah. Almost no discernible difference in sharpness. Let's get to the glove. Let's roll this baby up. Roll this glove up and make some sushi. Check this out, dudes. Pay attention. Okay. Pretty impressed. Now watch this. That was a straight chop. No dragging the knife, the edge along the leather. Straight down chop. Are you kidding me? That is insane, dude. I can't remember ever testing a knife that did that. Maybe one of the TRMs, I think. Actually, yeah, I think one of the TRMs did it. But that is unbelievable. Just pushing the edge straight down into the leather, not dragging it along at all. And it's easily going through all these layers of leather. I mean, holy shit, dude. Gosh. Impressive as hell. It was really fun. I wanted to continue and just cut up that entire glove, but I know I gotta save my leather. All right, let's try this this thick wall rubber tubing. Oh, yeah, like it's a carrot. It feels literally like it's just a carrot. Like there's nothing. Look how easily it's chopping. So fun. Very, 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 very good. So far, I am blown away at this knife. It is not just a big, super strong work knife. It's a cutter, dude. It's a freaking cutter. Really nice clean cuts on this bungee cord material. This is a good test because the thin nylon strands, seems like if you don't have a very sharp edge, it'll leave a couple danglers. But not with this one. Not with this 3V. The way this 3V is behaving really makes me think that I may have never even had some very good 3V before, ever. I don't think I have. 3V is not usually my first choice, just because I would rather have higher edge retention than toughness. But, I mean, I need to rethink that, because, I mean, this edge is lasting forever. And, we'll see as I keep carrying it day in and day out. But so far, I mean, it really seems like I've probably just been getting real crappy 3V thus far, up until now. Let's do the strap, this thick 2-inch wide strap. First try, all the way through. It seems like it's been a while since I've had a knife go all the way through first try. The TRMs, I think, was the last one. So nice, man. Look at this. Bam! Bam! And even a slow-mo for you guys. This is a first on the cut testing. Slow-mo strap cut. Here we go. What's it gonna look like? Oh, look at it tear through. That's pretty cool. It did leave like a couple little danglers. Look at that, man. 4 cuts through the strap all the way through. Excellent. And look at our edge, man. And I'm being completely and perfectly honest, I don't even notice that it has dulled at all. It really seems pretty much just as sharp as when we started. I'm so happy. What a good purchase, man. You know, these are hard to get. They sell out very quickly. They're just mega popular, you know. And, you know, I think the reason, you know, if you haven't owned one before, the reason they're so popular is because, you know, the shark lock, and it's just a really fun, good knife. But if you've owned one before, you know that it's also just an insanely good cutter with a very good 3V blade steel. And they do mix that up sometimes. I believe they use S45VN, or maybe it was 35. I don't know. They don't always do 3V, but this specific drop was 3V. And judging by these testing, I am totally and completely fine with that. At first I thought, well, 3V is good, but I wish it was like S45 or something. I don't know, man. I'm very content with this. Very. You know, it's funny. I had to go back and edit in the strop section of the testing because I forgot to even do it. That's how sharp it was. I just didn't even think. It didn't cross my mind to even strop it. So here we are stropping it, just to see, you know, how it responds. You know, it's not at all even close to needing it, but we'll do it anyways. All right, let's see what we got. Gosh. So clean, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm so happy with this knife. I love literally everything about it. Everything. I can't decide if I want to put those OG Goat titanium scales on it or not. You know, I don't know. I just can't decide. I actually really do like this G10. You know, it feels good. It's grippy, not too grippy. I don't know. You know, the titanium will up the weight a little bit, but OG Goat does offer an add-on for like another 10, 20 bucks, whatever it is. Where they mill some weight relief on the insides. I need to go look at the specific weights that it would be with the milling and without. I don't know. I'm not going to rush into getting the titanium scales. I'm going to carry it just like it is for a few weeks and then make my decision. I'm blown away at just everything with this knife. It's amazing. It really, really is. So thanks for watching, dudes. Please like the video before you bounce today, and hope you have a really good week. You know, it's Monday morning, so let's go out there and kick some ass.